Now, Hop-In shows you all of the attendees that are in the event, all the ones that are registered for the event, and then the little green indicator you can see here next to my name says that I'm actually live in the event right now, because people will come and go out of the event. The other thing that you can see is you can see who's active in the area you're in. Like right now, I'm in a booth in the reception area, and this shows me a list of everybody that would be in that particular booth. And if I go to a table, I'll click on a table now, and the table will do the same thing. Now I'm going to go on the NFL table, and then you can see over here on the right, it shows me I've got everybody in the social crawl here, but if I click on table, it'll tell me everybody that's in that table. Because everybody doesn't always come up on screen. You can have hundreds of people watching a certain thing and only a handful of people on screen. So this way you can actually chat with people if you know that they're there. And so if I knew you were in this table, I could go over to chat, select the table chat, and send you a message right there. I want to show you a little bit about how to manage direct communications in private messages, right? In private meetings even. So I can click on anybody. First of all, I can search for anybody in the event. And so I want to find Delaney, and I'm just going to type in the first few letters of her name, and she's going to pop up here, and I'm going to click on her name. It went into her profile, right? Now, if you see this little arrow here, I click on that, and that takes me back to the full list of people. And if I click on somebody else, this will show me Kylie, and I click back and I show all the people again. So keep an eye out for that little arrow, because if you don't know about the arrow, you can go over to attendees. Like if I go back to reception areas now, or I go to the chat, and then I go back to attendees, I only see Kylie, and I have to click the little arrow to get back to everybody else. So it's really important to find that little arrow to navigate back and forth between the attendees when you go into a certain attendee's record, and then you want to get back to all the attendees to find somebody else. Now, chat is a really efficient way of communicating with people who aren't actually in the same room on the screen with you. So over on the right-hand side, you can see there are 3 menus. So if you click on chat, under that you can see there's 2 menus. This first one says social crawl. And so this chat is to communicate with everybody that's in the social crawl, which means everybody will see it. And so I can just say, hi, everyone. And that's going to show up in the chat for everyone, right? So if I want to call somebody out in the chat, I can use an @ tag. So I put and the first few letters of the person's name, and they'll pop up, and then I select them, and I say, how are you today? And then Tasha is going to get a notification, and you'll see that little 1 pop up. That's because Kylie sent me a message, so that's a notification. Now, also, you can send direct messages to people. So you can go over here and send a direct message. These are the people that I've messaged before. But you can also go to attendees, and you can find anybody in the event, and you could send them a direct message. So I can go over here to Heidi, and I can say, hi, Heidi. And then that's a direct message, and that's going to show up in Heidi's chat, and she's going to get a notification